Welcome to another episode of your favorite podcast, Sucias. I'm your host, Gallo. The rules are simple. If you listen to more than 2 episodes, subscribe. If this is your first time here, stick around till the end. This episode kind of came to me last week. I commented on a Reddit post. A girl asks for a guy to help her understand. The issue was her boyfriend told her that he doesn't start missing her until about a week later. But she misses him within a few hours. How can that be? Does he not love her? But my response was, men and women are different. And guys aren't attuned to their emotions. Other than knowing what happy, angry, and sad is, most of us don't know anything that's in between any of those feelings. So it could also be that she is annoying or does annoying things when she's around him. So when they spend time apart, he's glad to be away from her, and it takes a couple of days for him to realize, you know what? She does nice things for me. I miss that. So by the time a week rolls around, that's when he starts to actually missing her. But of course, as a male, we can't say that directly. We can't say, you're annoying, I'm glad to be away from you for a week, but then I miss you. We could only say, I miss you after about a week, because her feelings will get hurt, and then we've got to fix that problem. And my problem of her being annoying never gets fixed, or his problem. I would tell her, hey, quit being annoying. I'm tired of this. I don't see why we don't communicate more directly. We can't. I mean, we should, and we can. It is possible, physically possible to do so, but it's not socially acceptable to do so. It got me to thinking. We do tend to lie or omit things in relationships for the sake of our sanity in a relationship. An example of what I mean, there's a TikTok, maybe it's a reel. At any rate, a video I saw recently, a guy and his girl are at a bar. He goes, would you rather flash everyone in this bar? She goes, no. Okay. Would you rather sleep with my best friend behind my back, and a couple other details, like details that would prove that he knew what they did and where they did it. The girl immediately, shut it off, stop that now. Then it cuts to him saying, why are you crying? You're the one that cheated on me. And I think this is a defense mechanism of women. I don't think it's a natural defense mechanism. I think it's ingrained because, and I'm going to get flack for this, in a broad sense, women lack accountability, self-accountability and societal accountability. Because a lot of the comments in that video was, how dare you, to the guy, how dare you blast her in public and make her look bad? Everyone ignores the fact that she cheated with his best friend. Hopefully, it was a physical altercation with his best friend or former best friend. But with a girl, you really can't do anything because it's socially acceptable to not have accountability. And this is societal. This is everyone agreeing, yeah, no, bless her heart, poor thing. It starts at home. It starts with parents. Whenever a girl wants something or doesn't get her way, she cries. And to shut her up or to get her to stop crying, mom and dad give her what she wants. Or give her a version of what she wants with some type of stipulation that they really don't enforce. This is where we get the concept or the idea of daddy's little girl, because she gets whatever she wants as long as she behaves for her father, or behaves in a way that only her father sees the good. This is why it's important as guys to be able to enforce boundaries. And guys are stupid too. Like guys, I admit, guys can be stupid. Most guys are dumb as far as how they behave in relationships, how they interact socially, and how they interact with interpersonal relationships. But women, for the most part, behave as temperamental teenagers in relationships. They don't get what they want, they cry, or they throw a fit, or they will change the subject in some way or throw something back and rarely address the problem. Now, this isn't an attack on women. This isn't me going after one or the other. This is just me stating what I see and offering advice on how to fix things. As a guy, have a conversation with your girl. Tell her, hey, I don't like that. This isn't appropriate behavior I'm going to accept, behavior I'm going to tolerate. These are the consequences if you do them again. And stand on it. Don't just say, hey, if you do this again, I'm going to break up with you. Tell them, hey, if you do this again, it's not going to be acceptable, period. Don't give them an ultimatum. And of course, your girlfriend should be able to come to tell you, hey, I don't like when you do X, Y, or Z. Women that I play with frequency, they know they can come to me and tell me, hey, I don't like when you did X, Y, or Z. Okay. So there's a recent one where a playmate, large-breasted, and every now and again, I would grope her, goose her, whatever, grab her boobs, grab her tits. She is hypersensitive. Doesn't feel good to her. And she told me a few times, but when she told me, she said, stop that, I don't like that. To me, it sounded like a joking tone. Till one day, she sat me, looked me straight in the eyes and says, hey, I don't like when you do that. Okay, now it's clear. Now I understand that you don't like it. Doesn't feel good. And I won't do it again. The point I'm trying to make is you should have clear lines of communication with your partner. And by communication, I mean making your words understood and understanding your partner's words. Because either of you could talk all day or say the same thing over and over again. But until you are understood and ask your partner, hey, do you understand what I said? Oh, yeah. What did I say? And if they would just repeat what you said, I don't think that's a comprehension. But if they say it in their own words instead of repeating what you said, then I think that's enough evidence that they understand. And if they understand, there should be consequences in the future. If they don't understand, that's when it gets dicey. That's where you should be able to enforce or say, hey, I already told you before, this last time, 6 months ago, a month ago, whatever, you said you understood. Here are the consequences. And stick to them. Anyways, I love you. You're worthy of it. Okay, so showing my face again. You're welcome to the 7 that complained.